record this. I'm not streaming it. Elizabeth won't let me do that. To also,
All right. It's standard character building process. The hit dice is a D8. Uh, I'd say the only limitation you have on race for your trainer is no flying races and more humanoid, so no like centaur or whatever. So you can be a dwarf, you can be an elf, you can even be an orc
or a goblin, even.
or a goblin. But basically, no ASMR, no uh, whatever the other flying races are.
Genasi,
Now, Genasi's don't fly, but or are you giving an example of one that you could be?
Arakara,
Aarakocra, yeah, that's one that can fly. So that's a no.
Blue heaven is a place on earth.
Okay, that works.
Okay,
Uh,
that works.
well, Devin, whatever Richard just said, my dad agreed with.
he has decided he's going to be a normal human. So
It makes more sense for the Pokemon world, anyways.
right.
Because if you
Now
get
I'm
too outrageous, I
part
might have people
of
start
the.
thinking. If you get too outrageous, I might start having people, NPCs, think you are a Pokemon.
Well, to be fair, that would make sense for Cole. Like Cole is a tiefling rebranded to be a Pokemon hybrid. So if NPCs think she's a Pokemon, that actually does make sense.
And Devin, since if
Okay.
uh, Andrew's friend wants to run a scenario after making character, you can do it like when you're off work if you want. Because I'm assuming we won't have time to run it because they weren't on time before you had to work. So I'm
Right.
assuming Andrew's still asleep.
Oh yeah, he said to call him, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'll be right back then. I'll try calling him if he wakes up because I've got like 3 hours. No, 2 hours. 2 hours. I had to do math in my head.
So I
So yeah, I'll
can.
be right. I'm pretty sure he just answered and then hung up.
get to see you then.
Yep, I was right.
Because it could also just be you saw somebody calling and then just.
No, he's here. Oh. All right.
I just need to get to the trivia ready because Andrew already did his.
Right. All right. I know Andrew has already Richard and Ops, I guess. Have you downloaded the Pokedex app?
About to. I'm just
If you're
uploading
not
it.
on. Okay. Sadly, if you're not on Android, it doesn't work, apparently. It's only for Android.
That is fuck that fuck.
Oop.
That's why I have a PC.
Right. As long as you don't have a cookie blocker, it will keep your info.
Awesome.
I thought for a while it didn't, but then I remembered that I have a cookie blocker on my browser, so.
Okay, I know my fucking internet's not that bad.
I know. And then, Richard, are you at a computer or on your phone? Okay. Do you have the app as well, or? Okay. Uh, have you gotten your Pokemon as on there? Okay, you just installed it. And when it comes to the Pokemon, I think Jake wants it to be 3 Pokemon right now, just so it doesn't go too long when we actually do the encounter
Yeah,
between you guys and the main group.
I figured to do 3 for tonight, and then by the next time, because we can have like mini sessions for Team Rocket for you guys to cause havoc or catch Pokemon or grind.
Basically, get your levels up.
Or find shadow Pokemon.
So, Richard, you can pick 3 of the Pokemon that are in the resources channel. Because I think I even added the robot to here, if I remember right. Yeah, I did. Nice. I did not. Never mind. Did I?
Can you make up your mind? That is the question.
Let's see. Oh, it's not responding at the very least, so I have no idea.
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, ups. The rules of character creation: no flyers, but otherwise, and no like 4-legged ones. Changelings are also outs. Like no changing your face, essentially.
So basically, either something that's enough of a humanoid. Got it.
Yep. Humanoid that can't fly. And then otherwise, you can follow the player's handbook for
Creation.
for the creation process. Spartan linked the actual PDFs, or well, put the PDF download into the resources so that you can actually just download it and read it that way, rather than trying to go through the site. As well as the character sheets, the trainer sheets, uh, PDF version. And then Jake did set up some teams if you guys don't know what you want to pick out of the Pokemon available. So you can always grab one of those.
Which I have it currently streaming on the Discord voice chat.
Which that does have a few different options than what are in the resources channel for Pokemon choices. And Jake, what levels are those? Those are all level 3 or 4?
4,
Okay.
if I remember it.
I think that's right.
I believe I rolled
Based on the health values.
I believe I rolled 3 times for each health, so yeah, it'd be 4.
You don't have to go. You don't have to go by the health that's on there if you don't want to keep track of it manually. But if you want to keep track of it manually, you can go with what it says there.
Or you can also always roll for health too if you feel like it. You can possibly roll more.
Exactly. You have your options of fixed health or rolled health. It's up to you.
Cause I re-rolled ones when it came to health last night because I was rolling a lot of them.
Oof.
I'm just trying to get the Pokédex app to work on my PC, but it's working on my phone for some reason.
Huh.
I have no the fuck idea why.
And for these, I did the randomizer for each
Yeah, fair enough.
team. A bunch of them are used by villain team members in the games, but like Rubat.
The Pokemon should be level 4, right?
Yep, level 4.
You said choose from the list that you have already, submit it into the
Either in the resources rocket, or if you want, you can grab one of the teams that Jake has streaming in Discord.
Then I can just make an extra team because we have 3 open slots tonight, excluding the 3 of you.
Because we got an extra player in the regular Pokemon group.
So if you know anybody that likes Pokemon, we're looking for more people for Team Rocket.
I might add a rocket general, so that's resources rocket can be used for just the resources. But I'll do that later. Not gonna worry about it right now. So yeah, level 4, Richard. If you didn't catch that already. Well, let's see if we can try to do it on my phone. Let's see if I can do that real quickly. Category. And when you guys are ready, just let us know.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here playing Pokemon Fusion while waiting. Doing very bad. I currently only have a Metagross and Klinkland Fusion. And one Pokeball to catch this Togepi. And I killed it.
All right, you'll know that you can no longer. Everyone who's not Jake will realize that they can no longer send messages in resources rockets, but that is because you can now just send it in general instead. Or rocket general.
Said 3 Pokemon, correct?
You have 3 Pokemon.
The next time you guys meet, you can catch one more Pokemon.
And Andrew, if you already have more than 3, you're fine. Because you actually had that earlier in count. You started it up earlier. I don't remember how much you have though, so. All right, Richard is done. Let's see if Rocket General allows me to roll with dice bot. Okay, yeah. So it just doesn't work in the voice channels. The voice text.
And Richard, in case of you can't make it tonight, do you mind sending me your Pokemon, and then I can run you if you can't if you uh, fall asleep or
It's gonna be it's gonna be
since you aren't feeling
like it's
well.
gonna be it can be a simple screenshot or just typing it in. Or a simple typing it in or screenshots of your Pokemon. There we go. Oh wait, flip that around. I turned my camera on for a second because I've got a cat on my chest. And then, Ops, have you finished building your team yet?
See.
You have?
Yeah.
That's what C would mean.
All right. I didn't hear the first part of it, so I wasn't sure if that. I didn't hear the S part of it. Get some slack.
Not allowed.
But that does mean we should be able to do the encounter then. Plus some trivia.
I'm still trying to figure out how to make the character my
The character itself is one that doesn't have to be is not as pertinent because it's Pokemon.
Hey, do you want to do a
So that is-
Ketrin in battle, or just how we were doing with the new person? I can't remember her name right now.
Alidon. Alidon. There it is.
It's gonna take a while.
It's an interesting name.
I'm usually
That's
really
sure.
good at remembering names, but
Well, it's an unusual name to be fair. So really blame you.
I'll probably just in my head call her down. Because if you want to do catching and battle, it'll take me a second because I only have the battle ready. Because you can do it for Richard too if he wants, or if he just wants to go to bed, that's fine too.
I will say, you can use this the go to Rocket Journal and
You are breaking up a lot.
I might have had my hand over the mic. As a possibility, at least. If you don't have a physical dice to roll and or don't want to, there is a dice box that you can access through Rocket General. Just type /roll and whatever dice you need in the form of D whatever.
Say I'm too lazy to go find
Might
my
even do the
dice.
pluses. So like, good to know about it, right?
I have them. I just don't feel like finding them.
Well, yeah, and that's why I said it even does the +7s, the pluses for you. So if I P 20, I'll give you the result of D20 +7. You if you want to, you can either send it directly to Jake or me even through the form of screenshots or uh, typing it out, because we can just and make sure that you have the health at the very least if you type it out. Or you can even send it to Rocket General.
What did you say to make the Pokemon again?
4.
To
4?
yeah, level 4. And make sure you give it the ability, pick the moves, and nature. Should mention that to you as well, Richard, but we've had a few instances where moves were not being picked, so
be, but you might, or just also heads up, remember to choose some attack moves.
Yes, please.
I've done that. I've chosen Pokemon for encounters that didn't have a attack move.
Which technically you always will have an attack move in the form of struggle, but while it doesn't hurt yourself, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Just one ability, yes.
Per Pokemon.
And when it comes to nature, just pick whichever one the Pokemon has higher stats in normally. And I believe at level 4 you should also get some stat points that you can distribute to your Pokemon stats. Okay, so Pukiana, Spearow, and Charmander. Okay. Yep.
Good, I can just copy and paste it onto my document.
I should ask, Richard, did you distribute the stat points that you got for being at level 4 for your Pokemon? Okay. Then you are all good on that. We will still run you through the actual process once so that you can know how to do it for when you do all that. But the beauty of having all the info in Discord is that you don't have to go back and forth as long as you make sure you don't use it a move more than you have the ability to. Which means you don't have, which makes it easier for you to type out responses rather than go back and forth. Just keep track of health in a meaningful way for yourself, and you'll be fine. Actually, here's a question: why does so instead of distributing stat points to your Charmander, did you pick the extra move feat? Okay. It'll come into play a little bit later because I don't think you have the ability for the extra move right now. Yeah, I know it has a point system. I've done that for my Snover because of the fact that his ability was Snow Warning, which made hail happen and was kind of annoying for everyone else.
Just a little.
Oh no, you can use it. But it's more a matter of is it worth it when you don't have the fifth move? Having it ready for later is fine. So yeah, if you want to change the Charmander to not have the extra move feats, I would not blame you. You can give it the hidden ability if you want. Because that's also a feat. I forget what Charmander's is off the top of my head.
Hidden ability?
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head either. Would that be Blaze?
No, that's the regular ability.
I can look it up.
Let's see who finds it first. Probably you because you're on your
Solar
computer.
power. It's solar power.
Yeah, it's a harsh stun one, right?
Yeah. Damage rolls for this Pokemon get an additional +2 when in the harsh sunlight. Also, I didn't have the Charmander page up, but I had the Pokedex pages up to the news duplicate tab.
Look quickly.
Oops.
All right. I do believe with the way it's worded, you do actually get Blaze and Solar Power. I just got rid of my other ability on Snover. So you should be fine with that. Oh god, double check it. All right, do you have the trivia's
Yep.
ready, Jake?
Trivia and also catch an encounter ready if that. I have 2 ready for each if that's desired.
All right. Let's start with Richard, then.
Are we wanting the 1 or the 2, Richard?
Do you want the ability to catch a Pokemon as well, or no? You just want to get it done with so you can get some rest. You'll be fighting one Pokemon for sure, but
You can, if you don't want to do 2, you can catch the trivia encounter.
that too.
Is that what we did with Eliodon?
The fuck was that? Okay, you'll go for the 2.
Hey, Devin, do you want to go through the recap for Team Rocket?
All right. In the tavern in the town of Cobalt City, you met one of the Team Rocket admins. Not necessarily Giovanni, just one of the Team Rocket admins. That makes a little bit more sense than meeting Giovanni himself.
Yep.
And we're told to go to the power plants and take care of the Alpha Jolteon. That's one way I call it. Yeah, let's go with Alpha. That is in the factory itself. Whether it be controlling it or taking it out.
And you guys went through a back route into the power plant. Came upon a chamber that had a big uh, generator hooked up in the middle with 6 doors uh, leading outward with, you can see, power lines or tubes of electricity going from the generator into each of the doors. And yeah, I don't remember exactly how I explained it for the group or the regular group.
But the beauty is it's a back entrance, so it doesn't matter.
Basically, you have to go in and cut the power out off from each room. You go up to one of the doors and you encounter a Pokemon.
No trivia first, remember?
Well, I was gonna do like how I did for you guys, the catching before you went
Oh,
into.
catching. Okay, catching first. Got it.
And for the catching, I made him level 2. I might as well do
Okay.
at least 3 to make it easier since you guys are the villains. So yeah, let's do level 3. Richard, you encounter a Teddy Ursa.
And now you can roll for initiative, which normally would take your character dexterity. If you already have one, Richard, you can do that. If you don't, just use your Pokemons. Whichever one you decide you're going to have out. And which Pokemon do you have out? All right, so I'm assuming you don't have your own dexterity bonus yet. That'll be a +2 to dexterity for +2 to initiative. So that'll be an 11.
And Richard, you get to go first.
Just say which move you're going to use, and then the regular dice. I can take it from there. Ember, all right. Richard, do you want me to roll the dice for your move, or do you want to roll it yourself? Because if I'm rolling, I'll be using the dice pad.
Or I can roll too.
Or yeah.
I have plenty of dice in front of me.
Let's see. General. That is a 16 to hit.
That it?
I think it's +3 if I remember right. For max damage of 9, fire.
Okay, it is in yellow.
All right. And that is the only move that Charmander can use right now.
Teddy Ursa will use Fury Swipes. Can I get my D4 out? Doesn't matter because. 2 damage to itself.
At least it only hit itself once.
I'll even roll to see if it hits itself. It doesn't.
I was, even if it did, it was only gonna hit itself once. Just like it hits itself, just like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to happen.
Hey, just Richard, you know how we do natural ones for this is if it's a melee attack, it does. You roll.
Half roll damage to yourself.
Then if it's a ranged attack, it depends on the situation. If you're nearby everybody else, it can hit one of your partner, one of your teammates, or one of your teammates' enemies.
And if you're by yourself, it'll hit your character. It's kind of a coin flip. It might still like graze. It could still potentially graze the enemy, but it's not going to do nearly as much damage as if you actually hit. So then So do you want to try catching right now, or do you want to hit it one more time? Because it's still in yellow forever, right?
Yep. Since I consider it red if it's under 10.
Smack it with an ember, a scratch, or struggle.
It was functional, and then they were like, you should wear jeans. So then it turned into less functional.
It is possible, but since it's in yellow, it's highly unlikely.
Unless if you crit. That's pretty much
Unless it's a crit. So yeah, you are not likely to knock it out right now.
A whole lot of nothing. How about your little cruise? You up on Mike? It was okay.
Scratch, okay. That is a 16 to hit.
that it's.
For minimum damage of 3.
It is in red, but just barely.
Wow, you really couldn't have asked for any better. And you cannot catch it this turn, you have to wait till next turn.
You'll use Fury Swipes again. That is much better. A 14.
Which does hit.
For 4 damage. And it does not hit again.
Alright. Richard, do you have the stats for your trainer yet? You are a level... I should mention, you are a level 5 trainer since you have 3 level 4s. And Jake, if it's in red, I don't need the health because it's always guaranteed to be under 10.
Let's
You at
go
the very
there.
least only need your wisdom modifier.
They had to come right back though. They come right back. They left during that blizzard. They got like 5 feet of snow up there. Yeah, so they left that.
Make sure you lock doors, Ben.
Yep.
And it took 3 days to get out there. On the way home, they did it all in 1 day. And that's it.
It doesn't matter, you catch it anyways.
On the way back was terrible. On the way home, they left during the blizzard.
What blizzard?
They leave next week. They'll leave, yeah.
You,
You rolled high enough where it didn't matter what your wisdom modifier was because you have a +3 because of proficiency. So you now have a level 3 Teddiursa.
you done go in through the door. There's a computer screen or TV screen with a big box beside it, on the or beside a door. On the computer or TV screen, you see a big question mark.
Should we tell him more about it since he's through talking through typing right now?
I don't know what else to say.
Maybe what kind of screen it is?
Right. You realize it's a touch screen.
Like, that's the only thing that I won't. Like,
It then pops up saying, who's that Pokemon? Match the Pokedex entry with the Pokemon. Let's see. Where's the page? Now, Ops, yours is a lot easier just because I did random. The energy that burns inside it enables it to move, but no one has yet been able to identify this energy.
and he got a 19 for an intelligence check.
You realize it is a Gen 5 Pokemon, and it is part ground. And Richard, since you don't have much knowledge in Pokemon, I'll allow a Google search.
I'm currently looking up the ground type Pokemon for Gen 5 to help with that, so.
There's quite a bit, I know, of Gen 5 Pokemon.
Yeah. I'll go with the ones that are likely to be the ones. Actually, there's. Oh, that's why it's being weird. So there's Drillbur, there's Sandile, Stunfisk, Golett, and actually those are the only ones that are likely to be the answer because they're the first stage. Trying to be a little bit nicer, so. You can honestly just say A, B, C, or D. If which one you think it is.
See, that was the.
Stunfisk.
It is not a Stunfisk. I'll give another chance. Roll intelligence again.
$12.
Trying to think of, because I had one more bit of information and I can't think of.
Honestly, since it was only the 4 options, he basically knows that it's only one of the other 3. So, which were, I'm typing them out right now. C was wrong. It was the Sunfisk, which is not correct. I am currently typing in all of the ones that I said, so you know that it's not the third one.
The only other bit of information I could think of was the other type in, which would have only been like a 18 or 19 again. Right?
So which of those 4 do you think it is? Knowing that it's not C, which is Sunfisk. It is not Sandile. You could have asked for the entry again, might have helped you there. Because the answer was Golett.
Now, the last time did this, I forgot the disadvantage or the advantage on the Pokemon. So let's see if I remember this time.
All right? Because now you're fighting the Golett. And then Ops, we'll be doing you right after we finish with Richard. Makes it easier to go one at a time, so that's, especially since Richard's not feeling the best.
And Ops in the Rocket General, I'm gonna be posting my YouTube channel. That's where this is gonna be uploaded to. If you have enough interest to watch the previous videos or.
And I pinned that to the channel so that it will always be found no matter how buried it gets.
Out of the black box pops a Golett.
We will not have to worry about initiative again because it's going to be the shared initiative unless Jake wants to reroll since it has advantage.
Let me find my page for the Golett first.
Fair enough.
I swear I had it open.
Oh, and Richard, quickly before we forget, your Charmander gets 68 experience for catching the Teddiursa.
It doesn't matter because I rolled even worse. With advantage, I rolled even worse.
Wow.
Than a 5.
That's impressive.
I rolled a 1. I'm tempted to put this dice back in dice jail because I haven't rolled a 20 yet. It's the pink dice. Because it was in dice jail for a while. Because the last time I used it, I rolled a lot of ones and nothing over 10. Hey, so Richard, you go first.
If you still have, do you still have Charmander out? Once you're able to, once you're finished with the Charmander stuff on the Pokedex app? If you want a different Pokemon, 68. 6/8. And remember that your Charmander has taken 4 damage. So you can do that while I do the Ember damage.
And Richard, by the way, I'm a PG channel. Not that people remember. I'm currently
We try.
I'm currently showing the Discord as the window open for OBS, just so it shows what he says.
Right.
I'm not streaming it, I'm just recording it. This will be uploaded after tonight's session. If I remember.
Yeah, right. All right, that was a dirty 20 to hit with the Ember for 6 damage. Fire type.
Yeah, I'm not streaming yet, Richard. It's just recording. Because I wanted to keep this hush hush until the first session. Even though some people have figured it out, but
It's still a matter of who's there, who's going to be part of Team Rocket, so they'll still be somewhat surprised. Hopefully.
hey, now let's go. Let's turn. Let's see. Level 2. Do I want to be an asshole? You know what I'm considering, Devin.
Oh, God. Not again.
You know what? He needs to learn sometime.
All right. The
Roll
dangers of this move.
Roll out. You're lucky, Richard, because the first one misses, I assume, with an 11.
Well, you have advantage, so.
Or, yeah. And then I forgot the bonus again, but that would be 15.
Which that hits.
I remembered the +2 right after I said 13 anyway, or 11 anyways.
So it would have hit either way.
For 7 damage.
So 14 damage.
And Richard, this is a move that gives everybody in the regular group nightmares whenever I use it.
I've got PTSD of this move.
Because every time it hits, it doubles the damage dice. I'm just going to add 1 dice. I've just been adding 1 dice. Not doing like 1 and then 4. Because that's too much math for me. And
1, 2, 4, 8, 16.
I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes it a lot easier on me. So I'm not rolling 16 dice.
Which, let's be honest, if you're rolling 16 dice, no matter what Pokemon it's against, even if they have resistance to it, they're dead.
And Richard, you're up.
Do you want to switch out to your Charmander or keep it in? All right. Do you want to swap to Spiro or the Pukiana?
And you know what? Give me
know
an
that-
intelligence roll for him, because I know he probably doesn't know type-ins. I want to see if his trainer knows.
Well, I want to see if he can guess first. What's the best play? You can just say Poocher Spear, by the way. You don't have to type out the entire name. P or S even. You'll have to see if you guess right. Like I'll roll intelligence, but I want to see if you can guess right without the help of intelligence. What do you think would be better against the Golettes? Pukiana, the dark type, or Spiro, the normal flying type? Just know that rollout is a rock type move.
I forgot it's rock in the because I always think of it as ground for some reason.
It's always rock.
For some reason, I
Never
always
been any
think of it
different.
as ground. So what I was thinking was the better option is probably not the better option.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Because the reason why I have it confused is because it's a move that ground types usually know. That's why I always think of it as a ground type.
So, Richard, what's your guess? Pukiana or Spiro? Against rollout. Pukiana? Good, because intelligence was not there. And I don't think Pukiana has any quick base bonus action moves, so it is Golette's turn.
It is locked in the rollout. And that is a 21.
Ooh, that hits.
Or, yeah, the advantage doesn't matter. I rolled the worst I could possibly with that second roll. And that one.
Alright, what's the damage?
7.
Okay. 7 rock type damage to Pukiana puts it at 20. No, not 21. 23 health. No, 25 health. What am I even thinking? 25 health is what Pukiana is at right now. And then I'm guessing you're going to want to use Bite since it has a bigger die. All right, let me actually I'll check it one more time. Remember the two things, +3, +2. Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
It is.
For 8 dark type damage, which I believe is doubled to 16.
Yep. Because Dark is strong against, or super effective against Ghost. And it is neutral against ground, so.
I've got 3 cats in my room right now.
Third round to roll out. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
10 damage. I'm rolling very crappy when it comes to damage.
Puts Pukiana at 15 health. Another bite. $14 to hit.
That hits.
For another 14 dark type damage.
You kill.
Whew. That was level 4.
Yeah.
And do you know what the SR is off the top of your head?
1.
Okay. So if I remember right, that should be 790 experience that you can divide as you choose between Charmander and Pokémon.
You need to do a minimum of 100.
With a minimum of 100 damage. 100 experience, I mean. So you can give Pokémon 690 experience and Charmander 100, or vice versa, or any combination thereof between there.
When I did the randomizer, I put the SR of 1/8 to 1, so everything is 1,
It
or at least 1.
when it comes to the app, you should be typing plus it, because it should be the minimum experience should be 2,000 for level 4 Pokemon. That might be the issue. You might be just typing it in, not adding plus. So to start off, your Charmander should be at 2,068 experience. Make sure it's not saying 68. And it will double type the first digit you type, just backspace and go from there. It's a dumb thing, but otherwise it works, so. Yeah, I don't blame you, Richard. It takes a bit of getting used to when it comes to that. So yeah, make sure all your Pokemon have at minimum 2,000 experience, and then an extra 68 to Charmander, then 790 to split between Pokémon and Charmander. And then when it comes to Teddy Ursa, what did I roll for that? Okay, I rolled it sometime after. It's a 10. What ability does that Teddy Ursa have, by the way? Jake?
I have to look at the abilities. 1 second. I completely forgot.
It is a stubborn Teddy Ursa. Remember, it's level 3.
It is Quick Feet.
With another Quick Feet. Oh, and if it's not letting you have 4 Pokemon, you need to go into the settings, go to trainer card, not settings. You go to 3 bars in the top left, go to trainer, general, and set the Pokeslots to 4, because at level 5 you do get access to 4 Pokeslots. And that is also true to you, Ops.
You said Pokeslots set to 5, right?
4.
Uh,
You're trainer level 5, and you have 4 Pokeslots. But now that Richard is done, we can go over to. We can start up with you, Ops.
Same setting for you, Ops. Instead, when you go up to the door, you encounter a Mienfoo.
See you, Richard.
I'm sorry, repeat yourself, please.
You encounter a Mienfoo. This is the one that you can catch.
So the 3 Pokemon I chose, by the way, is a Dartini, Poochyena, and also Charmander.
And you also did all the stats to them, right? The +2 that you can distribute.
Yes, the ability score increases. Yes, I have.
Okay. So Dratini, Zubat, and Charmander as well?
Yep. A Dartini, Poochyena, and a Charmander.
Oh, Poochyena, not Zubat.
Okay, roll for initiative. I'm really rolling bad today.
What's that again? A D10.
A D20 plus, if you have your character stats up ready, it'll be your dexterity bonus. If you don't, just use whichever Pokemon you are using as dexterity bonus.
There it is. I'm throwing out Poochyena. 6. Of course.
Okay, the Mienfoo goes first. I rolled the exact flip side of that. A 9. So it will use Fake Out. It's a move that can only be used at the beginning or first round of combat. That was almost a natural 20. And that's a 16 to hit.
He's 11, so you hit.
For maximum damage at 8. And you also then flinch. So you miss a turn.
No, flinch incurs disadvantage.
I always get it wrong.
It's the D&D aspect of it, so.
So now it's your turn. Roll with a disadvantage.
I'm gonna use Tackle. Let's roll.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do this.
Disadvantage.
Yep, with disadvantage.
My best guess is just to roll it
That didn't work.
twice.
Yeah, just roll it twice, take a lower one. I tried seeing if I could figure out how to do disadvantage. I couldn't.
One d6 plus 2.
No. You roll the d20 and then add the AB.
AB. All right. 1d20 then. Thank you.
Yes. Just like, yeah, no. D6 is the damage.
I'm trying to remember. Plus the AB you said, so plus 4. That's 1. If I can not have issues. 15 is the lower one.
That it?
What stinks is the other one was a nat 20.
Right?
And now you do the d6 plus 2.
I didn't hear if he said hit it or not.
It does.
At this current stage in Pokemon, you're not likely to have an AC higher than 15. So
Right. 6 damage.
normal type.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's its turn again. I'll use pound. That was on the side again. 17 to hit.
17. Yeah, 17 hits.
For 5 damage. Then it's your turn again.
I just want to know before I use them, we were able to add 2 more moves to the moveset, right?
Basically, if you don't have 4 moves, yes, you are able to add more moves.
I just wanted to make sure before I use them. Bite, which is a dark, I think it is. Yeah, it's a dark attack, but bite. It's 1d20.
Yeah. It should be plus 4 if I remember right.
You are correct. Uh, 21 to hit.
That it?
1d10 of damage.
Plus 3.
Yeah. 10. The fuck is with my rolls?
10 dark type damage.
So 5, because it's resisted. It is in yellow. Just barely in yellow.
Mine got to yellow at a little bit ago. Alright.
I'll use
Just be glad that Mienfoo doesn't know any fighting type damaging moves.
Right?
It does, but it doesn't do any damage.
That's why I said fighting type damaging moves.
And I forgot that one is a reaction. That misses a 4.
Yeah.
4.
And it's your turn again.
Alright. Sorry, I'm reading what the fuck this one does. I did not know Puccina can have a stand attack. Okay. I'm gonna go with bite again. That does not hit.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
5 hits.
No, it hits you. It's the nat 1 rules. If you roll a nat 1 on a melee
Oh.
attack, you do half
I
damage to yourself.
Just realized that it was alright. So 1. I just realized it was a nat 1.
At the very least, you resist your own type of damage, so you'll take the quarter damage versus half damage.
Right? I take 12 damage. Okay.
No, you take 3 damage. Be
Oh.
glad that you resist your own damage because you nearly rolled max damage.
I would have been left at like 1 HP.
So, like, you resist it, plus you only take half damage when you do damage to yourself.
Awesome.
And simply, since you use bite, your Puchiana went to bite the Mianfu, but bit its tongue instead.
Ugh.
Just because I do that enough myself that I know how painful it is. Now it's the Mianfu's turn again. He'll use meditate as its action. Which, it's not a damaging move, it just gets +1 to attack rolls.
Alright.
And it's your turn again, Apps.
I'm going to use sand attack, so you need to make a con save against my DC.
Alright, sand attack would be...
That is a crit fail.
Doesn't matter what the DC is.
I was trying to find my DC. What the fuck is that? Huh.
Your DC should be 12.
I must be blind because I'm not seeing any 12, but alright. I'm gonna...
It should say it right underneath where it says sand attack. Like, where you would
Oh yeah,
find the
DC.
80.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. I see it now. Yeah, it is 12.
So, now it has... Now it's at the exact same it was before.
On a fail, for the remainder of the count, they have -1 to all their attack rolls, so you're at +2. It is your turn.
No, it's at normal now. Because it already had a +1, so now it's at 0.
Net 0, yeah.
He'll try to meditate again.
Does not stack.
Then he'll pound.
Oh, yes, failed me.
10.
10?
Yep.
Does not hit.
Then it's your turn again.
I'm going to go ahead and use tackle again. Oh my fucking god, my fucking typing. There you go. I'm having issues. I forgot to add the fucking +4.
Well, you can just add the +4 yourself, to be fair.
It's a 17, so I don't need to add the 4 to that.
True.
I'm taking a 17 +4, whatever the fuck that is, hits. I think it's 21.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I'm taking that hits.
Yep.
And then D6 +2. Which, by the way, you don't have to add the 1.
The 1.
Yeah, you're typing 1. Are you typing 1d6 +2, or are you selecting it?
I'm
Because,
typing
yeah,
it.
you only have to do d6 +2, not 1d6.
I didn't know that. I just found it. Alright, 6 damage, by the way.
It is in red.
And if I remember.
Pound again. That is a natural 20.
Oh god, double damage.
Yay.
Well, double damage dice.
Yeah.
7 damage.
7.
Yep. And it's your turn again.
I am also in the right. If I remember correctly, we start with 5 Pokeballs, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, how do we do that one?
Animal handling check. Do you have your wisdom modifier? Yes.
I just rolled a bunch of 6 different d20s, and my wisdom was a 16.
You know that works.
You said that works?
If you rolled anything higher than an 18, your max that you can have is an 18 from d20 rolling.
Right. Just none of them come close. Is a 18. The closest I got to 18 was 17. So.
Okay. So you have a +6 to your animal handling.
All right. +6, you said. All right. How do I roll that? That's 1d20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's roll. D20 +6, you said. 16.
That catches.
Alright. Which Pokemon did you say it was?
Mienfoo.
Mienfoo.
How the fuck do you spell that?
Mienfoo.
Eats, I'm sorry, you have to do it slowly for me. I'm a bit stupid.
M.
Oh man, I found it. What level?
3.
3.
Or no. I believe I did them at 2. Or did I? No, 3. I did them at 3.
Alright, level 3. Figure out the rest of that. Alright. Well, I'm down to 4 Pokeballs.
You then go through the door, same thing as it was for Richard. Touchscreen, question mark, who's that Pokemon? And
Go through the doors. Okay, who's that Pokemon? Alright.
To answer quick questions, your Mienfoo is sassy,
Daffy.
and its ability is
Inner Focus.
Jake, one or two. Inner
Is what?
focus. Okay. Inner focus.
Just one. Alright, no feats.
So
How the fuck do you do sassy?
It's going to be in the top where the nature is.
Oh, yep, nature.
And then just find sassy.
Yep. Move sets. I heard you said pound and meditate. Is that all there is or no?
Just pick all the moves that you can. And I think it has up to 4 moves.
Yeah.
It does.
At level 2, so. And it's level 3.
It has Pound, Detect, Meditate, and Fake Out.
No feats, or skills.
No feats. The skills are just the basic ones that come with the Mienfoo, so.
Alright, then I won't touch the skills.
And then your Charmander will gain 68 experience.
Charmander.
Ukian, I mean.
You said 68, right?
Yep, 68.
Not
Type
69.
plus 68.
Yep. I remember you saying that. 2000.
Yes, it will double type. It will double type that first one after you add the second number.
Just so I'm at 2068.
2068.
Yep. And he's sitting
And
at 5
do
health.
all your other Pokemon have natures, by the way?
Charmander. No nature. You said go with the what he's most adapted to, right?
Yes, because you get to actually pick the nature. I'm gonna say you get to pick the natures for your first 3 Pokemon, just because. Your Team Rocket, you got to pick your Pokemon. Generally, Dexterity is a good one.
For
So plus
Charmander?
Dexterity for pretty much all your Pokemon, I believe. I'm not completely certain about Dratini. Let me double check. Dratini, you can go either strength or dex.
The only no energy. I'm fucking done.
Maybe go strength for Dratini.
Right. Charmander. I went with energetic. If I can. Oh, hey, look at that! I finally fucking speak English.
Plus dex minus charisma. Okay.
Puccina. Plus a good one for him.
You can always just Yeah, let me go check something. Dex will work, or strength. It's up to you. Because right now I think it's about middle of the road, or did you... No, you added plus to dex, didn't you? Your ability points.
He gets 3 at level 4 for some reason. I have no idea.
Because it's a 2-stage.
I added 1 to strength, 1 to dexterity, and 1 to constitution.
So you could always drop wisdom or charisma, and then pick either strength or dex.
For nature?
Yeah.
Let's go with brave, plus 2 strength and minus something. 2 wisdom. So he's not very smart.
Or wise.
That's alright with me. And you said it's strength for Dratini, right?
Yes. Since you haven't used Dratini yet, if you want to redistribute the ability points, you can as well.
I went with 1 with strength and 1 with dexterity, since he's probably going to have to be nimble. Brave, strength 2 and wisdom 2, so he's also not smart because he's also sitting at 8. Unless there's a better one. Brave. Alright.
And now we can get started with your trivia.
Alright. What was the trivia again? Sorry.
Haven't even
Hasn't been
done.
said yet. So.
One at a time. One person at a time, please.
Haven't even got into it yet.
Alright. I remember I walked in and seen something about, well, who's that Pokemon shit?
Yep. Same thing as Richard. Yours is a lot easier. I tried finding the hardest Pokedex entry for it, and it's not even that hard. This Pokemon's genes are easily influenced by its surroundings, even its face starts to look like that of its trainer.
I know nothing about Pokemon, so I'm...
You can roll intelligence to see if you can narrow it down.
Alright, thank you. What D20 I'm taking it for intelligence plus what? Or is it just
Plus
flat?
your intelligence modifier. Which I don't know what your intelligence is, so I can't tell you what that is.
Alright, for modifiers, I'm just gonna tell you them all so you can just tell me them all. Wisdom, you said 6. Intelligence.
Wisdom is 3. Wisdom is 3. Animal handling is 6.
Oh, alright, so wisdom is 3. Intelligence also 16, so 3.
Yep.
Strength 14.
So 2.
Dex 11.
That is a 0.
And Constitution 17.
Is 3. Which, by the way, since you are a level 5 trainer, you do get to distribute 2 stat points.
Oh, trainer level 5, you said?
Yeah, you're trainer level 5
I
because you have 3 level 4s.
I'm gonna have to figure out my hit dice later. And you said I have what to distribute?
The 2 ability points
Alright, awesome.
or stat points, whatever you want to call them,
Add 1 to dexterity, so that's 12.
which gives it a +1 now.
And 1 to strength. So now it's 15. Is that still 12?
Which is that is still 2, yeah. Every even
Initi-
number is when it goes up by 1.
Alright. I don't remember how to do initiative. How the fuck do you figure that out again?
Dexterity bonus.
So it's 1. Alright, awesome.
Still need to get the Pokemon unless if you just give up and you wanna just
I'm doing an intelligence check to see if I could.
Yep.
Yep. You said that was plus my intelligence, right?
Yep. So intelligence +3.
Let's go with a dirty 20.
I'll go ahead and give you all the information I'm willing to give. You realize it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. It's normal, and it has a Gigantamax form.
Gigantamax. Not making it easy. Oh, okay, so it's a Gen 1, I know that. I know most of those.
And a Gen 1 normal type with a Gigantamax form. If it helps, there's only like 2 normal type Pokemon in Gen 1 that have Gigantamax forms.
It does, because I'm trying to remember which ones they were.
I didn't even remember the second one. I do now.
Yeah, one of Caitlin's favorite Pokemon.
There's 3 then.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Because I forgot Caitlin's favorite one. Had one.
As soon as you mentioned there was 3, I was like, oh right, that one.
It's been a while since I remember playing any single thing of Pokemon. Fuck.
Well, let's go over this one more time. It's a Gen 1 normal type whose genes are easily influenced. What's another term for influencing genes in Pokemon?
No fucking clue.
Hey, I'll just do it this way since we did it for Richard and he did roll a dirty 20.
Does Eevee have a gigantic form?
I don't know.
Yes,
does
yes, it does.
While you're laughing, I'm taking it to the Eevee.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could not
Genes
remember.
easily-
I could not remember for the fucking. I know. I don't remember which one it is. I know it's. He has Florence, Fire Lance, or whatever the fuck the rest are, but I could not remember if he has a gigantic form.
The thing is, genes easily influenced. Eevee has 8 evolutions.
That's why I guessed Eevee. I was like, wait.
That's why we're kind
easy-
of laughing. Just like it was that easy because of easily influenced genes from Gen
That's
1.
why I went with guessing Eevee, because I remember that he has like 7 different types of fucking things he can turn into.
8.
Awesome.
There's 8,
Alright.
you know?
Yep, Eevee.
Hey, up pops and Eevee. Let's try to make this quick because I know Devin needs to head to work soon.
Yeah, in about half an hour. Which technically I don't need to be here for that, but it's helpful for me to be here because of the experience stuff.
And also, you're better at bit quicker at looking stuff up than I am.
True, even if I'm on my phone.
Hey, same initiative. So, Ops, you go first.
Well, no, was it Eevee first?
Yeah, it was. I already forgot. I didn't even
You
type
can
it
switch
out.
out, before you go into this ops, you can switch out your Pokemon.
I'm going to because I don't think Puccino is going to be having fun on 5 HP. So I'm going to change it to Dirty.
Eevee will just start off with a quick attack. That is a 15 hit
You hit
for 3 damage.
3.
Yep. That is your
Awesome.
turn. Or, yeah, I'll just have it do a quick attack for the first round. So it's your turn.
I am going to use Twister, which his range is 80 feet. I'm taking you're not farther away than that.
Yep.
In fact, currently in melee range.
I was about to say I'm pretty sure you're not farther away than 80 feet. And if I hit 16 or higher, I'm pretty sure that means by damage. No attack roll is 16 or higher. The target flinches. All right. So d20 plus 4. 14.
That hits.
Alright. So you do not flinch, but my damage is 1d6.
Plus 3?
How the fuck do you remember this?
Because I know that your proficiency bonus is plus 2 for your Pokemon.
Ah.
And then move
Yes.
power is what is added on top of that.
6.
And since your Dragon type and Twister is Dragon type, it gets an extra plus 1 for stab.
And that's Dragon, by the way, just if you did not remember that.
Yep. I do. You'll use start off with quick attack. It is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit, you said?
Yep.
That hits.
3 damage. Then this time I'll use Covet.
Use what?
Covet.
Covet.
Alright.
That is a 13 to hit.
Alright, how the fuck do you do it if the DC and AC is the same?
Meets
DC.
it.
Ties go to the attacker.
Alright, then he gets it.
For 8 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright.
Then it's your turn.
I am gonna have you roll a con save because I'm using Thunder Wave.
That definitely fails. A 4 or 3.
4? Yeah, that fails. Alright, you become paralyzed.
And what does that entail again, Devin?
Getting to it.
But I obviously don't remember statuses.
Roll a d4. If it's a 1, the Pokemon is incapacitated.
At the beginning of the turn.
Yep.
And that's exactly what it rolls, so it's your turn again, Ops.
I'm reading.
Not allowed.
How dare you read?
I'm going to do a normal attack called Wrap. So it tells me to do an attack roll. Alright. +4. Okay. Almost forgot to put the +4. I don't feel like doing math. 19.
That is.
Alright, awesome. Damage is 1d4 + 2. 5, and you are also grappled.
That's residual damage.
No, it basically means he gets to do the damage on as a bonus action on every turn.
And you get to
That's what I
attempt to
meant by
escape.
residual.
Yeah, and you also get to
You have disadvantage on the saving throw. It's a strength save.
Yep. Against my move DC. And as long as I have you grappled, I can use Wrap again as an automatic hit as a bonus action.
Yep. And how much damage was that?
5.
5.
Okay.
And it's your turn. You can do the strength save first and followed by the d4 because they both happen at the same time.
Strength save is a 14.
With disadvantage.
Then it's a 13.
Either way, both of them gets it out.
And then d4 to see if you can actually use your action,
4.
which means you do.
Quick attack. That is a 22.
22? Yeah, it hits.
3 damage. And covet.
Jake, are you adding an extra +1?
Not for
Because you have
damage.
stab at level. You have stab at a +4.
Then add an extra 1 damage. And covet is a 11 to hit.
You said 3 for the first one, right? Damage?
4.
Alright.
And then the covet was an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Then it's your turn.
What the fuck does struggle do?
It's just a typeless attack that is guaranteed damage, but it's a very low damage.
Alright.
You still have to make the attack roll to hit with it, but it's basically a no PP move that acts as an unarmed strike.
I'm gonna use Twister again. If I can spell English. Who needs that? $16 to hit?
Edits.
If it helps, you can do just /R without having to type out /roll.
Oh my god. That. Okay. 9 damage.
Okay. That is a 2 on the paralyzed.
You get to go?
save. And that's a natural 1 on the quick attack. For 2 damage. And covet. And that is a miss with a 7.
Yeah, 7 misses.
And it's your turn again.
Alright. I don't have any allies right now. I'm not gonna use Slayer. Because it only says allies, not me too, so. I'm gonna go with Twister again. That misses.
What did you roll?
Roll plus. I got rolled 2, but I got plus 3, and that's a 5.
Yeah, that misses.
That makes it your turn.
Well, since you have a +4 to your Twister rolls,
Yes, either way, that's a 6 though.
either way, it still misses, but there's a difference still.
Yeah.
And it is not paralyzed this turn. And that is a natural 20.
Oof. But that's on quick attack, isn't it?
Yeah. Nine damage.
Dude.
That is all. Man, you did max damage with that.
Oh, I'm not. Dratini is not looking good.
Then covet. That is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
And it's your turn again.
Dratini's in red.
Do you want to risk it and continue keep Dratini in, or do you want to swap out to one of your other Pokemon?
Swap out.
All right, that will be your action, but I'm guessing you're swapping out to Charmander.
Yep.
Quick attack, or
Yeah,
paralyzed
you have to do.
check.
Yeah.
That passes. That is a 10 to hit for the quick attack.
10 does not hit.
And a 16 to hit with the covet.
16, you said?
Yep.
That does indeed hit.
For 10 damage. Almost max. Maximum.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna use Ember. So if it's 19 or 20, you get burned.
I'll have to double check the. I'll double check the rules on it right now. Don't worry.
I don't know if you can
That's a
stack
plus
status.
5. What?
We don't know if you can stack status yet.
There are some statuses you can stack. I'm not sure if burn and paralysis are one.
Oh, alright.
But either way, if it's not natural 19 or 20, you're fine. You can still do the damage.
It is neither of those. This is 17 though.
Yeah, that's
That hits, alright. D6 plus 4. 6.
okay.
A Pokemon cannot be both burned and paralyzed.
Alright.
Probably the last paralyzed check is a pass. That is an 8 to hit with the quick attack.
An 8?
Yep.
Misses.
And a 14 to hit with the covet.
Hits.
for another 10 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Scratch. That's melee.
Yeah, that'll be fine. No. Go. No. Go Ember.
Okay, I'll go Ember then, since he wants me to.
Ember can do more damage.
Because you have stab.
Oh, yeah, it does +1 extra damage. Cause Scratch is a 1d6 +3. D20 +5. 9. I'm taking that doesn't hit.
That doesn't.
One more
Alright.
paralysis check.
That passes. Quick attack, that's a 7.
Misses.
And covet is a 9.
Misses.
Okay.
Hopefully,
You
Alright.
just got a hit.
I just got a hit. Ember again. $13.
that hits.
And it's knocked out. Because the minimum damage is 5.
Minimum damage is 6.
No, 5. +4. Not +5.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot
Alright.
I was still sharing my word pad, so I was a little confused.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's actually looking at it, so.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that at all. So I didn't even know what his health was or anything.
Forgot to say with Richard, you hear an audible click on the door as it unlocks, and the power goes out from the top. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Till tonight.
Which is going to be about 11 p.m., so. It's going to be later, but it has to be after work anyway. For, I think both. Do you work as well, Jake, or?
Yeah, I work till at least 11. I won't know when I'll be off until I get into work. And also, I'm probably going to want to eat quickly. But I won't know until I get into work at 4. Because it all depends on how busy it is.
By the way, should I lower or keep the HP for the meaningful?
Yeah. Will there be a long rest for